Hey guys, we got some Spider-Man news here from Latino Reviews. They're saying that the Marvel Spider-Man movie will be called The Spectacular Spider-Man. So I definitely think that sounds viable just because of the whole. There's already been two Spider-Man franchise. They're going to do a third one, and giving it the whole spectacular. It's probably one of the. I think it's for me. It sounds to me one of the least popular. Other than like the least popular Spider-Man title, from what I know. So I would say that the spectacular coming out of there is definitely one way to keep it very different, very far away from the other ones with the title. And they go into a little bit more detail here. They talk about Avi Arad no longer being part of the movie. They talk about Drew Gooder, who will be coming to direct and write this spectacular Spider-Man movie. That sounds quite interesting. Not sure who Drew Gooder is. I mean, I know he's him right here, but I haven't seen any of his movie. I haven't heard of him as a director. So, if you know any of his movies, put them down in the comments and I'll read them. They talk about how there's no longer to be no origin story for Spidey. He's going to just have been doing his thing for a little while and it just comes up. So that'll be interesting to see if they go with that and how they kind of bring him up. Like if he's has no origin story, he's been around doing stuff, but he hasn't been, on the news or hasn't been, came up on Shield's radar. He hasn't been. Now Shield is right now dispersed, at least on the show. So it would make sense that if he he got his powers right in the middle of Captain America: The Winter Soldier. So that means if he did all of a sudden start being all over the news, Shield wouldn't have wouldn't really notice anyone getting powers like that or him because of they were busy with Hydra and all that stuff. So I think if they go that way, and no origin story would be nice. I think just having a little flashback, that little 5 minutes, not even just 5 minutes in the movie, I think would be nice. Just a little thing like that, have something, then just move right on with it. Like a daydream type thing like that. Yeah, and then talk about being in high school, so that definitely sounds cool. I definitely hope that they go with that, like a 14, 16-year-old. And I hope definitely they try to go for an actor who's actually is the age that they want Spider-Man to be, so that he can definitely grow into the role. And, they could take any actor and turn him into, make him a great actor. They talk about Spider-Man and fighting Iron Man maybe in the movie. So that sounds pretty cool. I think it sounds possible, but if for the first for the first Spider-Man film, like they're saying here, I think that sounds, it sounds less likely just because Iron Man will have just fought, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and that'll be very all full on, full of heroes fighting. So I think if Spider-Man's going to fight anyone anywhere, he'll fight someone in Civil War. So I don't think that they would have have Iron Man fight Captain America in Civil War, and then and then fight Spider-Man in his own movie. I think that's just repeating itself a little bit too much. And then they talk about Spider-Man getting an auditioning for the Avengers. That definitely sounds interesting. An audition for the Avengers. I think it'd be nice to see how that goes. I think if this makes it or not, I think that idea we'll have to see if we're getting Falcon in Avengers 2: Age of Ultron. So we'll see what happens with him. If he gets an audition, has to audition for the Avengers, then this will probably be likely. But if the Falcon just gets, okay, cool, come on in, Cap vouches for you, you're pretty good, then maybe he'll be able to come in. I guess because the Falcon, he'll be, you got Cap and Black Widow who will vouch for him, and actually Nick Fury. Here they talk about the Sinister Six being involved in the film, and I think that will definitely probably depend on the Suicide Squad. See if the Suicide Squad makes it. If it's a good movie or whatnot, they'll probably put them in there and then spin them off. And then they talk about here how there's a Reddit user who's saying that Dylan O'Brien is casted as Spider-Man. Now, Dylan O'Brien, if you don't know who he is, he's the main guy in Maze Runner. That's been going on right now. So I don't know. I mean, to me, Dylan O'Brien, yes, he looks young, like everyone's saying, But like you guys know, I've been wanting someone who actually is 14, 16 years old to really grow with the role. So who knows what if Dylan O'Brien will take up the role. But let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.